Hello everyone, it's Kristen here at Joyfully Thriving, and welcome to this week's Frugal Grocery Haul, where I am showing you all the deals that I am buying to keep our family's budget low and to help you save money on your groceries, finding the best deals too. So this week I actually have really small trips for you. I spent less than $50, and the reason I am able to do that is because two things. I have a stocked full freezer full of meat, and I have a stockpile, or as a lot of people call it, just a pantry, a full pantry that I can shop from on a regular basis. And that saved me this week because we had a lot of company, a little planned, some unexpectedly planned that I had to plan for quickly. And because I had those things, I was able to fill in the gaps. My dad was actually in town from Texas, which was great. We live in northern Indiana, so don't get to see him a lot. He was doing some pastor things and stayed an extra day, was able to come by and see us. And then after he left, we surprised the kids with that. They didn't know my dad was coming. So that was really fun to see him pull up and they go, "Grandpa, Texas Grandpa's here." So that was really fun. And then my sister and her family came up the next day because they ended up buying a 12-passenger van up here that my husband had scoped out for them. So really quickly that all came together, and I was able to pull some things out of the freezer, fill in with a little trip at Aldi, and then of course I hit the Kroger sales this week. There weren't a ton of things, but let's just get right to it. Let me show you how I filled in the gaps at Aldi for what I did, and then I'll show you Kroger sales. I will show you our menus and the Kroger ad as well to point out a couple things. But let's get right to the groceries today and start there. Ran into Aldi because my sister was coming, and then we're going to see Andy's grandpa on Father's Day. So grabbed just a couple things that we suddenly needed. Grabbed milk, $2.63, Clancy potato chips, $1.79, the kettle chips to take to for a lunch with grandpa, $1.49 on sale, 3 of those bags, $1.49 for the carrots for 2 pounds, $1.29 for the hot dog buns, Roma tomatoes, 38 cents for those, that was a good deal. For BLTs, cucumber, 95 cents, lettuce, that was kind of pricey, $1.79, baked beans, 87 cents, grapes were on sale, 99 cents, which makes Caleb happy, and then another container of yogurt for $2.25. So for everything on this counter, I spent $23.66. Here's what I bought at Kroger this week. I mentioned that last week the sale wasn't that great. Well, it's a lot of carryover again, so I didn't pick up a ton of things, but on the way to pick up my son from basketball camp, the other 3 kids and I ran into Kroger and grabbed these deals. We grabbed milk because we were there, $2.89. This was one of the weekly deals, the large 12 packs of Danable smoothies, the drinkable yogurt as we call it, so it's 12 bottles, is $2.49, which that's a good deal because it works out to $1.25 for a 6-pack, and you never see prices that low. Caleb's really the one who loves it the most and asked for it, so went ahead and grabbed one of those. Then it was really stocking up on produce. Grapes for us were $1.49 a pound. It did include all varieties this week. Grabbed some bananas. I think these are 55 cents a pound now. Zucchini, $1.79, but I grabbed 2 of them. Just worked out to $1.50 for dinner. Happened to see some Brussels sprouts clearance. This was a large bag for $2.25, and they looked great. So super excited about that. Well, I was excited. The kids were not as well. And then this week, one of the deals is the Cosmic Crisp apples. And it was one other variety, a pink, not the pink lady, but something else, were 99 cents a pound, which that works out cheaper than the bagged apples. So these were the Cosmic Crisp apples I grabbed. And then the kids have been asking, it's summer, for freezer pops. I actually compared prices, and this is the same price as Walmart. It was $2.99. So went ahead and grabbed one of those as a fun treat. So after coupons and the sales on the produce and all the things, I actually had an additional $3 off produce coupon, which seemed to have come off, I think, because my total was high before the other discounts. So my total at Kroger was actually only $19.18, under $20 for all of that, which, considering most of it is produce and dairy, I feel pretty good about that. All right, here's the ad. These are the sales that just started June 19th through the 25th. Let's talk weekly deals because those are the best ones that I saw this week. Crab, $7.99. Like I said, grapes, $1.49. This may vary by region, but for us it was half price, so that was good. If you need 2 liters of pop or entertaining, this is a really good price. I'm stocked up from last time, but $1.49 for 2 liters. Limit 5. It is Coke and Pepsi, so that's nice. Party size bags of chips, or the pizza rolls. The pizza rolls is probably the better deal here, $3.99 for those. If you like Ben and Jerry's or Klondike or name brand Breyers, any of those, $2.99. Klondike are a fun summer treat, but our freezers are full right now. Hormel bacon, $4.99 a pound. Strawberries, this is a good deal actually. It's the 2-pound package, so it works out to $1.44. If you like strawberries, that's a pretty good price. In the summer, anything under $1.50 a pound, I feel, is a good deal there. Fresh baked cookies, $5.99. The Keebler cookies, $1.49. That's a good deal. Monster, those would be separate coupons. Again, remember with all of these, you don't have to buy 5. You can buy up to 5, but the coupon is only available to use once. Here's the Danimal smoothies like I bought here. You can see it also included the cheese, which this was the 12 ounce, so 16 slices. Generic's cheaper than that, but if you like Kraft, it's there. And then Jimmy Dean breakfast entrees, as well as the Screamin' Sicilian pizzas. Some of the other good deals that I did happen to notice, the chicken, and this for us was the Fresh Heritage is $2.49 a pound, or your ribs actually were $2.49. There you can see ground beef is on sale for $3.99. They have a couple different buy one get one free deals. I still think it's cheaper to stock up on cheese the regular way when Kroger runs their deals, but you have buy one get one free on Sargento, and it is on the next page too. Here's what also was 99 cents. So Cosmic Crisp, Pink Lady, Roma tomatoes, or actually your mangoes, oranges, or grapefruit. But now notice this one says they are each 99 cents. The Roma tomatoes and apples are per pound, the price per pound. So always pay attention to the fine print price. The sale is overlapping from last week. Still save 50 cents when you buy 6 or more. Have to buy at least 6. You can buy 7, 10, 12, whatever you want. Those deals still going on. Pasta is a good deal. The pasta sauce really is a pretty good deal right there. Apple juice for $1.99. That's a good deal right there. Fruit cups, that's an okay deal, $2.29. Chocolate chips, like I said, definitely going up, $3.99 there. But then here were your other buy one, get one's free. Most of these are from last week, but they did change. If you like Hamburger Helper, that's a good deal. Tillamook cheese, this still works out to about $2.25, which isn't terrible if you like a name brand cheese. Arm & Hammer is a good deal. They were out of the sensitive, which I use, so that works out to $2.99 a jug. Kellogg's cereal, your brownies worked out to $1.09, and I think the cake mixes were $1.29. Like I said last week, cheaper than buying the Betty Crocker, which is on sale for $1.49 right there. And then just a couple other deals. The watermelon here, $2.99. This is the personal size seedless. Cherries went back up to $3.99 right there. And those are the other deals you see at Kroger. All right, let me show you what I did meal-wise, and we'll wrap this up. So I just post our menus on our fridge. It's a very simple calendar. We'll pick up from last week. So we had done a leftovers night, and then my dad came in. So we did pork chops on the grill with some Parmesan potatoes. He was still there for lunch the next day, and we did some pork burgers and regular burgers. And I used my one and only batch of rhubarb from the garden for rhubarb crisp, which he can't get in Texas. So he was super excited. Then when my sister came into town, we did BLTs and mac and cheese, easy for lunch. And then for dinner, we did brats and hot dogs, tater tots, and I made a cookie dough cake there, which is amazing. The next morning, we left early and went to see Andy's grandpa. We were at Great Grandpa's for the day, so we drove down to Indianapolis for that and Father's Day. And I just took some bags of chips along. We were doing pizza really easy. When we came back, we did leftovers. And then on Tuesday, we were at our minor league baseball game, and we actually ate there. It was $2 family night, so we ate there. And then Wednesday, we did grilled chicken with some potatoes. And then while Andy has school board meeting, we'll do really simple. The kids love pasta. Andy does not, so that's when we'll do pasta. And that's our menu plan. I just really write the main dishes on there, and then I fill in with sides pretty easily. But that's our menu for this week. So there you have it. That's the sale ad, what I bought, our menus, all the things. I actually only spent $43 on groceries this week. And again, that is due to having a full freezer full of my meats and a stocked pantry. Now, I will say my pantry is getting a little disorganized. It has, just like my freezer over the end of the year, and I really need to spend some time going through that, checking my stockpile in the basement, and which is what I do. I shop from. I move things from the basement upstairs to my main pantry. And so I'll take you along in the next week or so as I try to get that all reorganized and sorted. It's super hot this week, so we'll see if I get around to it, because it just seems to be sapping all our motivation motivation. I know I grew up in Texas, but when it gets really hot, all of a sudden, it is just, we're actually under heat advisories, which for Northern Indiana is kind of surprising. We're under heat advisories all week, and it's just really hot. So it was nice to do little bits of shopping, not have to stress about that too, and go out and do all the outings. My total for the month, I normally spend about $500 is my limit for our family of 6, is what I try to stick to, and I'm actually only at $290 with less than 2 weeks to go. So I'm feeling very good about that. This week with the sales repeating at Kroger, I knew there probably wasn't going to be a lot. But if you watch the loss leaders, which are typically on the front page of your sale flyers, and I know I picked up the paper copy when I went in store. You do have to, for a lot of stores, look online or on the app now. I know it's not convenient. I miss the flyers arriving in my mailbox too, but we make the best of it because we want to save our family money. So look for those loss leaders. If you are running right by, Kroger was literally just a couple blocks away from the high school where I was picking up my son from basketball camp. So it was perfect. Just swang by and ran in and grabbed those deals really quickly. That's what you want to do. You want to maximize your time to save yourself time, of course, but you also want to save yourself money. So look how those trips work together. Find the best deals. Stock up on them when you can. I will be back next week with another frugal grocery haul for you. And I just want to say also thank you to everyone for all the wonderfully sweet comments you gave. I did share on Monday the update of how the year of teaching went, kind of my reflections and my thought process as I was working through. So if you just kind of want to hear personally a little bit more of me talking, it's a longer video, so wash some dishes, fold some laundry as you're listening there. But I just wanted to give those of you who wanted that personal update that you've been looking for. So that was this Monday's video. And I truly appreciate all your support and encouragement this whole year and in those comments as well. I really am blessed. This is the best audience around. I am so thankful for all of you. All right, so that's this week's grocery haul. I will be back next week and I'll see you what deals we have to share then. Thanks so much for joining me, and I'll see you in the next video. Someone's pulling in.
What? Oh, you're wet. Oh my goodness. Hi, Caleb. Hey there.
Surprise!
Was this a little bit of a surprise?
Yes!
Yay.